Saturday, May 28th. Really, I don't have any current news to tell you, really, except that I'm still at home. I'm thinking about doing Amazon tonight. I'm going to look at the load board as soon as I get through with this video, but to be honest, by that time it'll probably be too late. Yesterday I was looking at it and it's pretty much the same thing. I was like, hey man, I get through editing this little video, I'm gonna get something on the load board, but by the time I did, it was nothing that was feasible. There was nothing that was going to allow me to return home. There was nothing. But I just want to tell you, I did see something strange on there. Is that they had one coming from RDU 5 right here in Durham, going up to Lenexa, Kansas. And it was only paying like $1.40-something a mile. But, you know, it totaled up to like $1,000 or something dollars. And, it only took 24 feet of space. You know, of course, a box, you know, mine is 26 feet. So I was like, man, this would be perfect for me. But yeah, I just wasn't eligible for it because you need a power-only unit. They're supplying a 24 foot trailer. And I was like, damn, I wish I had that opportunity. I wish they gave that opportunity to a box truck. Because I might have would have tried it. You know, I might have would have tried it. I don't even know how many miles away it is, but it was for Tuesday anyway. First of all, this is something that's taking place Tuesday. So it's very likely that I would have tried to stay local until Tuesday and took that to get up there to Lenexa because I know I'm going to get some good money up that way from the Amazons. But anyway, I just want to throw that in there. That's about the only current thing. Really, all this other stuff, man, this stuff is, a lot of this video is back from April, possibly some in March. But basically this very first clip, again, well, maybe not again, but this very first clip is from my very first day at Amazon. Very first day, went there, it was a mess. Everything was a mess. It was very unorganized. I was expecting Amazon to be a well-tuned machine. But it turned out to be one of the most disorganized machines that I've ever seen. In fact, I wouldn't even call it a machine. It's just a human clusterfuck. Amazon, they worked the shit out of me. And I ain't did nothing but load this motherfucker up.
The mile keep left and continue on Interstate 40.
I don't know. Shit. Man, so I'm here at RDU 9 in Graham, North Carolina, man. It's a pretty easy night. Took me about 20 minutes to get loaded up. I got 2 drops. One in Roxborough, North Carolina, which I don't know where that's at. But then one in somewhere up in Virginia. But Amazon stay on you about time, so this is a short video just to kind of let you kind of get a glimpse of the facility. And it's real light tonight. The other day I came, man, it was a million trucks out here, and it was very disorganized. The night, everything went extra smooth. And I can tell you, when it goes extra smooth, Amazon a pretty good thing. And Amazon is, I'd say it's decent. I done 2 days last week. I only made like $800 something.
I just wanted to get a feel for it. But this week, today being Sunday, I'm going to try to do at least 5 days. I got early access. I don't know how I got that, but I got early access. I got an A. I got 100% from them 2 loads. And I'm not going to lie, I wasn't late to one, but it marked me down as late. I wasn't late. It was actually telling me late while I was there. But then I corrected that one, and then another time I went to use the bathroom. I was on the way to a trip. I knew I was mad early. And I stopped and went to the bathroom. It took me exactly 6 minutes total. And I come out and it didn't mark me as being late. And I ended up making it to the location 40 minutes early. But evidently the system corrected itself later on, because like I said, I got 100 and I was really surprised, because I was looking like, dang, I'm starting off on a bad foot. But evidently it corrected itself. I still ain't got that money yet. But I'm liking it so far, and I'm looking at it. Has a lot of pros, because I'm sleeping at home every day. That's a plus. I'm eating my own food. That's a plus. Trying to think of some other pluses. I was thinking about them earlier this morning or last night, and it actually was a ton of pluses besides those. Oh yeah, I'm driving actually less miles, less gas, and I'm almost convinced that if I can gross 3,000 out here, which is doable. I seen where if I would have stuck with it last week, I could have done about 35, 36. But anyway, my opinion is 3,000 local is better than 4,000 or maybe even 4,500 over the road, because you got those hotel expenses. For me, I'm having to pay people on the average about $60 to go pay for my truck, which actually raises the truck price. I'm driving more miles. And like you seen, one of them loads I done for $165, and another one I done for $1.50, and I done a 720 mile deadhead, which my lack of knowledge, that's my fault, because I realized I actually could have used Amazon to make some type of money on the way back. But that's another thing about on the road. A lot of times on the road, you just don't have time to research and go through your scenarios, because it's this go pace. And it is with Amazon too. The first day it felt like I worked for somebody, and I didn't like that. I think it's just something you have to get used to. I heard a couple of other YouTubers say the same thing. The second day it felt different, and the day it definitely feels like I work for myself almost. It just feels like I'm on somebody else's clock, but I'm literally an hour early leaving. No cap. I'm here at Amazon. Today is Monday. I came yesterday and got early access. And I lost early access yesterday. I tried to get 2 routes. You actually have to get onto their load board to understand what I'm talking about, but they have the date and the time so crammed together, man. I thought the time was saying, what time? I thought it was saying like 8, because technically it's Monday, the 18th. And I was thinking it was saying like 8:40, but what it was saying 18:4:10. And I already had a load booked that wasn't going to be completed till 6 o'clock according to Amazon. So I immediately rejected the load once I actually seen the time, and that kills your early access. And I think it sucks, but I hadn't been using early access anyway, and I'm not even gonna lie, I spent half the day yesterday typing in when is early access, because I had no idea. I have no idea. The only thing I found out is 30 minutes before they put the loads on the load board for everybody else. But I don't know when that is. So I guess it really don't matter to me. And I'm thinking about possibly going back over the road maybe Monday, today actually. Just working so late at night kind of throws you off, but thinking about going back over the road today, possibly, maybe tomorrow, possibly, because some of the rates and the mileage isn't that bad, but I find a lot of them are just too short. That's why I was trying to get two of them. You know, it's, if I'm correct, I'm getting like $2.60 a mile. But it's just like 113 miles. I believe that's the total length of the route. It's 113 miles. I might be wrong about that. Yeah, something like that. It's 113 miles. And you know, I started thinking about those deadheads. I mean, yeah, yesterday wasn't too bad. I actually misspoke about the deadhead. The deadhead was 67 miles, so not extremely bad, kinda, but when you really look at it on the large scheme of things, 67 miles deadhead once you're done, 25 miles deadhead before you begin. That's 90 something miles to go about 100 miles, which kind of turns that $2.50 something cents into about $1.20 something cents a mile. So that's the issue that I'm having with it. It's just not enough miles. Now, last week, on my first day, I done a whole lot of miles, but it was, I don't know, I was out there about 11, it wasn't 11 hours, it was 8 hours. I was out there about 11, but the driving was about a little less than 8 hours. And for that, it was $600 and something. But I didn't have a deadhead on that. That was a round trip, which was odd too, but I didn't complain about it. They actually made me, they paid me for it, but they actually made me, it's what they called, I don't remember, I think they say bulkhead or something like that. I don't remember what they call it, but but basically made me drive from Virginia. I was actually thinking I was supposed to pick up something once I got to Virginia, but I wasn't. It was saying that I need to, I think they call it bulkhead back, which basically means drive back, and I actually had to drive back to the Durham facility, which I didn't mind. It was the Durham location is 5.7 miles away from my house. I'm coming down here I only done that Durham one time, but it's 5.7 miles from the house. I could walk home, technically. But yeah, it was crazy. But I also think it might have been the way that I was inputting the information, because you really don't got nobody to train you on this stuff. That's one place where Amazon is saving money, because ain't no training. They ain't training you on nothing. You gotta figure the stuff out. So that's why it is good, the people that do YouTube videos on Amazon Relay. That's the only training you're gonna get. But yeah, actually I actually went in, but they wouldn't assign me to a dock because they said I was too early. I'm supposed to be here at 1:10 a.m. and I got here at like 12:03. It's 12:15 now. So they said I can't be more than 30 minutes early. Which I don't think that was the case yesterday. Because yesterday, I wasn't supposed to leave I wasn't supposed to get there to 4:10 a.m. But I left at 4:07 a.m. I was leaving out at 4:07 a.m. before I was even supposed to get here. But at the same time, I only had 6 pallets. I had 6 pallets. So I could have loaded them in 30 minutes, but at the same time, I like to be about an hour early. So I know that's what I shot for yesterday, was to be an hour early. But I guess it's just all about who working at the gate. Because it's not the most organized place. You would think, from what you hear about Amazon and the robots, and which I ain't seen none, but the robots and all of this automation, you would think it would be very organized. But I'm gonna tell you, the second day. The first day I came to the Graham location, which was my second day, I had to move my truck. They assigned me 3 dock doors. Basically, I went to one that was for the tractor trailers. So then I had to move. Then they sent me to one that was broken. And then I had to move again. And then, I don't know why the other time I had to move, but the third time I just had to move again. And by the time, before I touched the first pallet, I was already late. They got a little TV screen at the top of your dock door, or on the side of the dock door, that basically is green when you're on time and it's red when you're behind. And before I even started, it was red. Guys, I'm here at the truck stop. I actually came by this one this morning to get some DEF. It's still this morning, but I came real early this morning, like about 4 a.m. It's about 9 a.m. now, but I came about 4 a.m. Went to pump 18 to get some damn DEF. The pump didn't work. I went on ahead, done what I had to do. I came back later on this evening. I went to pump 21. The DEF didn't work. And then the bottom line is, just to let y'all know about these fucking truck stops and these fucking dumbass truckers. This truck right here, it's been there for over an hour. So I can't get no fucking DEF. I had to go in. I had to buy DEF from out of the inside of the store. Got this shit all over my motherfucking hands. Because of assholes like that. All these guys are assholes. I'ma just put it out there. Motherfucker over there is an asshole. This motherfucker there is an asshole. These motherfuckers is assholes. And if they want to disagree with me, let them come on. Damn, I got shit all over my camera. But it's just a crying shame of the disrespect and not being considerate of the other truck drivers. That they would just park their shit there and just leave it there for fucking over a fucking hour. And I'm just trying to get some DEF. So I gotta go in the goddamn store and buy motherfucking DEF. And I seen a video about should you buy DEF from Walmart. The truth is no. I don't think you should. But I do think you should. If you don't, I mean, not always. Let me get it straight. Get you about 2 jugs. Get you about 2 jugs. And keep on your truck. So when you have a difficult time getting DEF, you got you some spare DEF. But whenever you are able to get DEF at a truck stop, keep those jugs and fill those jugs back up. What I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to buy me a 5-gallon gasoline can and fill it up and just keep it on me at all times. Just in case of times when it's hard to get to a pump, because being in these box trucks, first of all, you don't want to come here to get no gas anyway. First of all, you're going to pay more money if you come here to get gas. But second of all, you're going to go through shit like this, trying to get DEF. So the bottom line, get you a couple of cans, get you a 5-gallon or whatever. So, and just keep it somewhere. I don't even know, I can't tell you where to keep it, but keep it somewhere, because it's just ridiculous of what I had to go through today just to get some fucking DEF. And I recommend your own 5-gallon instead of these, because these are so cheap. I know it's hard to see, but you can look at my hands. I got this shit all over my hands, and I had to hold my hand over this hole right here. It's all over my phone and everything. I don't know what the hell this shit is. But that's another thing. When you come to buying your vehicle, I'm not gonna tell you what type of vehicle you should buy. I'm not gonna tell you what type of box truck to buy. I'm just gonna tell you what I'm gonna buy. I'm looking at a Hino 268 that don't even have diesel exhaust. It doesn't even have diesel exhaust. From my understanding, excuse me, I'm trying to wipe it off my phone. From my understanding, I don't have all the details. I still... Damn. Yeah, I don't have all the details on this shit. And that was a terrible waste of money. I spent $20 on that DEF and I only got like a half a tank. Normally $20 fills it all the way up. And now I'm having to back up. It's a fucking... I just can't believe how disrespectful the truck drivers are today. I wish I would have filmed it from the get-go, man. But I'm gonna tell you, I was about ready to throw some fucking blows out this motherfucker. For real. YouTube. I tell you what, I am late as fuck. I literally just woke up 5 minutes ago. It's 1 o'clock. I was supposed to be at Amazon
Now keep right and then enter the
at
highway.
10 something. My alarm clock didn't go off.
After 700
My alarm
feet,
clock
enter
didn't
the
go off.
highway NC 147.
Or if it did, it stopped trying to wake me up.
Now enter the highway.
But I definitely know I was out. It's not funny. But I know I was out like a light. I was out. Woo! And the only thing I can tell you, boys, I'm trying to make it down. I woke up just out of the blue. And it was pretty much 1 o'clock. It was like 12:55. And I was like, wasn't I supposed to? I had like an alarm set for like 8:30 p.m. So that just kind of tells you how late I am. But I was like, damn. Wasn't my alarm supposed to go off? And I think it did. I just think it got tired of trying to wake me. And that's the good thing and the bad thing about me. The good thing is I can sleep through any noise. The bad thing about it is I can sleep through any noise. It's kind of funny, but I hate being irresponsible. I mean, this is like, for me, this is like once in a 20-year event for me. I can't even lie, man. I was sipping those, because my sleeping schedule is a little off. And sometimes you have to try to adapt, man, to the sleeping schedule. However you can. And I tried to sip on some box wine, man, about 2 o'clock in the evening. Which I'm not even a drinker. But I got some box wine basically just for that reason. And I sipped on it. Sipped on the scissor. And it worked. It put me out, man. It put me out. And I don't know, man. That's all I know, man. As I looked at the Amazon Relay app, and it said that I was canceled. The load was canceled. The earlier one. I don't know what the hell. I'm hoping maybe they canceled, but I doubt. I doubt that was the reason. I'm pretty sure that they canceled it due to me. But anyway, man, just chiming in. Letting you guys know what's up. It's not funny. It is not funny at all. But it is funny. It is funny. Because this is not... What's going on, YouTube? Today is Monday the something. April the... I think it's the 24th or the 25th. And I got my truck parked out here on the side of the road. I didn't park it in my driveway. A lot of times when I park it in my driveway, especially doing Amazon, I've been doing Amazon, and I be getting up, I be having to leave out real early in the morning, and it be pretty dark. And there's a power pole, electric pole, kind of near my driveway, and I just can't see it at night. I can't see it at night. And also my neighbors park on the street, and sometimes they have guests over and they have multiple cars, and it just be real hard for me to maneuver out of my driveway at night with not being able to see and have to stop and get out and actually look. I ran over my trash cans one night. But anyway, I just started parking over here on the side of the street, man. But I just wanted to tap in with you because I'm about to go back over the road. And that's basically what I'm coming out here to do. I'm coming out here to get the truck clean. And I don't know, for some reason the light looks better this way. If I turn the other way, it makes my face really dark. You can't see. But anyway, I was in the house earlier, man, and I've been doing Amazon. I actually done it 2 weeks. The first week I done it 2 days. I know it's gonna sound kind of funny, but the first week I done it 2 days, and I made $1,088. I would say I really didn't look at my numbers as far as hours on that, but I would imagine my total hours on that was about 16 hours of truck duty. 16 hours of truck duty. And I made $1,000. And then the second week, I done it 7 days. And I made $2,241.61. But I'm not going to do the math on the 61 cents. I'm going to leave the cents off just to make it simpler. And I done 34 hours. 34 hours of more than 34 hours, almost 35 hours of drive time. And I made that $2,241 gross. Now, what that cost me, I spent $915 in gas. I spent $224 in insurance costs, approximately. And I spent $705 on rental truck fees. Now, I actually used the cost of the truck the very last time that I paid. But when I paid, I had only used it. By now, I should have been told you guys about my 702 mile deadhead. That was part of it. Back from Tampa. And then the 2 days of Amazon. And a couple of days into the next week. So I figure it should be somewhere similar this week. But anyway, 35 hours, yeah. But let me go ahead and finish running the numbers. Because sometimes that gross can have you fooled when you are out there. First of all, I didn't like the gross, excuse me. I didn't like the gross. I'm talking and burping at the same time. I didn't like the $2,241 dollars. But after all those expenses, I spent $915 on gas, $224 on insurance, $705 on the truck rental is what I'm guesstimating, which leaves me for a total net profit before taxes of $397, almost $400. Now, however, I still do got a half a tank of gas, but to be honest, I can't remember how much gas I had when I first started Amazon this week that I'm speaking of. Probably not a half a tank is what I'm assuming. Normally, I don't have a half a tank, but after doing Amazon for a couple of days, I started trying to fill up a lot more frequently. About the last 3 days, every time I just seen some affordable gas, because it was several times I was just getting stuck out in the middle of the country and didn't have any choice on what gas price to pay for. So I was paying up to $5 or greater in some cases, when I would be passing places after I've already filled up that got gas for $4.69, $4.72. But anyway, I ended up marking those places on the GPS, and I got one basically on my route to Amazon. Leave a little bit early, go fill up right during Amazon, and then usually after I finish my last drop, I'll have another location somewhere along with affordable gas, and I'll fill up again. But that just lets you know how many miles I'm still traveling, because if I got a half tank and I basically filled up before I started the route and then when I ended the route, but by the time I made it home, I'm back down to a half a tank. Now, however, I do think Amazon is a good time stretcher for new authorities. You at home every night, and I could have done better. I would like to think that I possibly could have doubled everything, but the cost, but some of the expenses. I wouldn't have doubled the truck costs. The insurance costs would have stayed exactly the same. About the only thing that probably would have doubled was the gas price. So I think I could have put maybe another 1,500 of profit onto that, uh, another $1,000 of profit onto that 397. So I think I could have made profited 1,400 in that 1 week at least. But of course, I got to keep my hours in consideration because I did use 35 hours, which leaves me with roughly 25 hours of drive time. That's what I'm doing now. That's why I actually didn't go out today. I went out Sunday morning and decided to let the truck reset. And I actually done Sunday really didn't go on here. And if you put that on here, it would put about another $300 on here. And really that gas is included with this too. So I guess you really could say, in all honesty, that I made about $700 in 8 days for about the same cost. But really, I was just trying to break it down to 7. But I almost forgot about that 8th day that I did do Amazon. But it also would change the hours and everything, which added about 5 more hours because really I only got about 20 hours of drive time left. But anyway, I decided to let the truck reset and to get back out there in the killing fields Tuesday.
Well, YouTube, man, that's it, man. That's another video, man. I know it's combined with clips and they're a little all over the place, man. But I'm trying to just get some out to you, man. And, I hope you enjoyed it, man. And please remember to like, share, subscribe. Subscribe and help a brother survive. You know what I mean? I'm trying to monetize my page, so, ain't no mystery with that. But until next time, man, just be safe. Let me rephrase that. Just be safe. Actually, man, let's just get to the point, man. Just do it.